Welcome to Any Thinker with Reed Huberman Season 2. I'm really excited about starting off the new year. We've already done that in a previous episode just to kind of kick things off. Had a lot of fun kind of discussing current events with some friends, and I think you'll enjoy that episode too. However, I am here today to start off this new week in our Season 2 to let you know that there's some good news and some bad news. So we'll start with the bad news first. If you're expecting an episode today, there will not be one, but here's the good news. If you followed us in Season 1, you'll know that we had a guest episode every Monday, and then we would have a midweek episode that was typically around 15 minutes, something like that, that just kind of looked at a current event. So in Season 2, we're totally reformatting things, and here's the new schedule. And I really do think that this is going to be a schedule that you will like, and what we have planned for you, you'll really, really enjoy it. So here's the new schedule. So on Tuesday and Thursdays at 11 o'clock, we're going to be doing a brand new news and information show. So we'll bring you about 60 minutes of current events that are going on in the world. And I've formatted the show in such a way that it's unique. You won't find it anywhere else. And here's kind of the flavor with that, is that very often people say, and I hear this a lot too, especially in my tribe, in my camp of people, that's the Christian conservative kind of realm. I hear them say this, that I'm so worn out with the news. It's so depressing. I just turn it off. I quit listening to that stuff. I hear all the time what's going on in the world, but I don't hear anything redemptive. And so that's where here at Indie Thinker, I want to step in and try to provide a redemptive take on news and information. And so that's what's going to be that Tuesday and Thursday show. Yes, we'll paint the picture for what's going on in our world, and we won't pull any punches there, but we will also leave you with some kind of redemptive way to look at the news and perhaps even some action steps for how you might be able to change what's going on in our world. Ultimately, Indie Thinker is really all about cultural apologetics. And without going too deep into it, ultimately what we want to do is we want to show you what's going on in the world. We want to show you why it clearly illustrates a need for God. And then, two, what we can do if we come to that conclusion about what's going on in our world. So I really think that, and it's at least my hope, that this will be a refreshing take on current events. It will keep you informed, but it will also keep you inspired. And then we're going to move our guest show, which we typically did on Monday. We're going to move that to Sunday. And it's going to be more periodic rather than every single Sunday. Now, we're going to try to get great guests, and we're going to try to do that as much as possible. But I wanted to try to get the best guests that we possibly could and try to bring them into the studio and try to have you hear from them personally, or even if we have to do it on Zoom or whatnot, to at least get the highest quality caliber guests that we possibly could and continue to do that as we did in Season 1, and then provide that show for you on Sunday. So there may be some times where we have to skip because we're trying to nail down guests who have busy schedules, and we're already deep into that process. But nonetheless, Sunday is going to be a really, really amazing time starting at 8 a.m. for you to be able to hear those guest shows. And then, of course, if you miss it, you can check it out throughout the week. But that's the new schedule. You can find that down in the description of this episode right now. You can see that Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday schedule. It's my hope to produce more content as we continue to go. But right now, that's about all I can handle with where we're at. So if you like what you hear, please do us a huge favor. Please like, please subscribe, and then go one step further. If you like this content, you believe in what we're producing here, even if you don't always agree, but you believe that there needs to be Christian voices engaging these things, not from the often sanitized way that it happens, and really not from the left-leaning side that it often happens in the mainstream. If it's a benefit to you to be able to interact with some of the things that I have to share with you guys, then please do us a huge favor. Please go to indiethinker.org and consider giving a tax-deductible gift to help support what we're doing here at Indie Thinker. And of course, if you're a business owner, you can sponsor us. So we've already had a long-time sponsor for Season 1. They're coming back in Season 2, and we think we have something to offer you guys. So check us out. Make sure to support what we're doing here at Indie Thinker. You can also go one step further, and you can even sign up for our weekly newsletter, which comes out every single Wednesday. There we give away tons of free resources and try to provide you with even more information that I think will be helpful to you. So nonetheless, that's what our new schedule will look like moving forward in 2022. Can't wait to share some of the great things that we have in store for you. In fact, we've got a brand new guest episode coming this Sunday with a guy named Doug Beaumont. Now, you may never have heard Doug's name, but he had a video that kind of blew up concerning his step away from evangelical Christianity and into Catholicism. So I have a kind of robust debate with him about the merits of evangelicalism, but also too even kind of some of the things that I see that's beneficial with Catholicism. Nonetheless, I think we have a really good, thoughtful dialogue about how to achieve unity without having a false sense of unity, without having to agree where we really don't agree, putting out there in the open the differences that we have, but then also realizing that, hey, if we can come together, we can be a force for good for the world. So nonetheless, that episode coming this Sunday with Doug Baumount is going to be phenomenal. I think you'll love it. Make sure to check it all out in this brand new season 2 of Indie Thinker with Reed Huberman. Thanks so much for watching. You can catch brand new episodes of Indie Thinker with Reed Huberman every Monday and weekly bonus episodes to keep you thinking throughout the week. But you have to subscribe and click the bell to be notified when new episodes drop. If you enjoy this content, make sure to like this video and share it with friends.